Hello, this is Alexius, and welcome back to another episode of Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts as the French. Continuing our war with Italy as we prepare for a war with the United States. United States having significant African holdings. And likely to be our most significant remaining competitor. I have to check the politics again. I think that was the case. Might have been the UK. I know one of them has a much bigger navy. But the UK has been kind of gutted with the Welsh and Scottish independence movements. Advanced torpedo launchers. That's a lot of mines. Transport losses. Romania signs with us. Brazil wants a battleship. Sure. Iraq wants 3 destroyers. Italy retains the Congo. Ottomans canceled with Italy. That's a bit smarter. Alright, let's take a look at the navies. Okay, it's not that much bigger. They're both very advanced. The United States has triple the army. Has slightly more GDP, more growth. A lot more oil. A lot more into the army budget, a bit more into the naval budget. Britain has bigger ships though. Alright, let's take a look. At 65%. I think we determined we couldn't really significantly impact that. Maybe with the 2 battlecruisers from the Pacific. See if that hurts them. We have a submarine in the Adriatic, that's ours. And it sinks 4 transports with those 3 subs. 2 more months. 5 more months. Alright, we can keep the battlecruiser here maybe? I don't know, we should be fine removing it. Famous last words. What are our current designs? Oh, the Esperance de Dieu. Did we build any of those? Got all the light cruisers building. Yeah, we have 4 of those battle cruisers building. No escorts for them yet. These light cruisers should be decent scouts. Although the destroyers are probably a much better option. So we'll do that. And then the heavy cruisers, maybe to escort them, or should we operate them as independent battle cruisers? I'm thinking independent. Well, these heavy cruisers aren't too bad. Actually quite decent. Alright, let's build 4 of those as well. We can operate them together or separate. And we'll make 8 more of those destroyers. I don't know. I think we're fine on tonnage. Yeah, our shipbuilding tonnage can sustain that. So those are all building in Valencia. Oh, actually, we did build some destroyers there. Oh well, we'll build more. You can't have too many. Valencia. And we'll move forward another month. Two submarines. Soviet Union fighting the US. Here's some Italian subs trying to attack one of our major fleets. Heavy damage to all 3 subs, but they escape. Super Propellers 3, which I think is a linear increase, so there's no refit needed for that. Advanced Fire Control 1 appears to be linear as well. Advanced Sonar Systems 3. Actually, that may require a refit. We'll see. Mexico wants a destroyer. Sweden wants a destroyer. Denmark canceled with Italy. Portugal canceled with Italy. About time they realized the futility of these actions. Our 3 subs sink 2 out of 5 transports. Without the battlecruisers, we are fine for Oman. Don't tell me they combined. They sure did. A little too close to this fleet. But that gets us up to 70%. Might be able to sink the cruisers over into there. Or slip the cruisers over there. I want to start bringing down our relations with, I think, the Soviet Union, it looks like. Since they and the US are at war, we'll make it a 3-way. There we go, reduced relations. Italian submarine attacking us in Africa, no use for them. And in Italy. And then we have a fight with a heavy cruiser against our 8 destroyers. An ambush, nice. And we'll see how that one turns out. Alright, here we go. Do we want to split these up into more than 2 squads? Oh, we can see them already. Like, we could do 4 squads. Basically pairs. I think we'll keep them set. Alright. Let's save ammunition. We don't want to give away our position any earlier than we have to. And of course, they put us into a stern chase. Does that pause the game? I know I changed some of the settings before. Wondering if there was a setting to reduce the updates for the structure. That way we don't get so much lag when we go to load that model. We're still running on the old patch. Several patches behind at this point. Because, well, a couple of the patches I think now have broken... Oh, I see gunfire. Have broken the... What kind of guns are we using? Ooh, those are high penetration guns. Alright, armor piercing. A couple of the patches have broken the campaign saves since we started the French campaign. So I'm rolling quite a few patches behind at this point. We are at 8.5 kilometers. We have our first hits. Torpedo over pen. Looks like we've identified the heavy cruiser as well. Well, maybe the load of that, the mini silhouette. Yeah, that didn't really cause any additional lag. Oh, there we go. First damage to us, Frammy takes a significant hit. She'll drop out of formation. What's the range on our torpedoes? Close enough. Let's see if we can't get our torpedoes off. Unless they can't traverse for some reason. Or they were destroyed, does not appear to be. Are the torpedoes too crammed where they are? We're not going to be able to use our torpedoes. Nope, those are rotating just fine. It's just Frammies. Oh, there they go. Yeah, that's too far. I don't think those torpedoes are going to be able to launch. Even if they do, they won't get far enough. Alright, let's get our smoke generators going. Adjust our courses. Capitana. Oh yeah, the one with the 4 big singles. And dozens of torpedoes. What range are they? Known to operate at 8 kilometers. And our armor. We are facing a 2.5-inch belt plus. Due to the inner belts. Getting enough hits. I don't think we're going to get very many penetrations at 10 kilometers. 2.7. We need to get in within at least 7.5 to really actually be able to do damage. We'll go ahead and switch to AG for now. I'd like to split the difference and have these three use AP. I don't think that's particularly wise. There we go, we have our first fire. Kind of HE shells, high capacity. Not incendiary. Capped ballistic tubes, which are surprisingly good. What's our range? We've come within 7. She does seem to be maneuvering frequently. Oh, there we go, torpedoes. More torpedoes. Oh, do not turn that way. You insane, that's straight into the torpedoes. Yeah, they'll be fine. Looks like we have a salvo headed towards our other group. And what, 5.5 kilometers? And 5 kilometers. Nice. After belt penetration with HE rounds. Actually, what is her superstructure look like? Very minor armor, but significant on the wheelhouse. Alright, we're under 5 kilometers. We're going to switch to AP rounds for these 4, and we'll see how that works out. Penetration against the torpedo launcher is not something significant. Hard to port to avoid this salvo. Getting quite close now. Let's angle out. Might see more torpedoes. We'll have to keep an eye out for that. Yep, there they are. Port to starboard. Hard to port. Oh, we have our smoke ready again. Zipping between the camera has a tendency to kind of push things out though. Got a nice broadside over here. Let's go weapons free on the torpedoes, all ships. Full broadside there. Looks clear on this side. We are, oh, due to high casualties. Alright. Didn't quite get to see whether the HE or AP was more significant. Damage received. .377 hits. A lot of fires. Yeah, you can tell the ones that were firing AP versus HE based on the average effective penetration. So, by damage dealt, HE, HE, AP, AP, HE, AP, AP, AP. That's a rough estimate, not perfect, but it's something we can go off of. The AP seemed pretty effective. Absolutely a good fight for us. 3 more destroyers for Brazil. I've successfully poked the Soviet Union. Army's working on Italy. We gain Yemen. Oh, not Oman yet. I was said Oman yet earlier. It's Yemen. That's mildly embarrassing. Can we sneak the battlecruisers in over here? Triumphants and Gepards. Regardless of what it was before, we're sending the Gepards with the battlecruisers. Looks like they probably belong with the battleships, just based on composition. Can we sneak the cruisers in there? I'm gonna try. We're looking at Furious and Flores, our oversized gun cruisers, all types. And then that's our normal Red Sea division. Actually, let's bring them further back. We want them protecting the Red Sea. Politically, we're close to war with the US. I'm not sure we want to kick it off quite yet, so we can increase tensions with Britain as well. Looks like our submarines finding some Italian transports and sank half of them. Okay, West Africa's going a lot better. Actually, all of the African army attempts are going a lot better. Looks like they might not quite be in the circle. Two months left. Couple of meeting engagements. Yeah, Italy replacing their head of Admiralty, not a big surprise. Italian sub sunk. We see an Italian destroyer. We have 35 knot destroyers. They have a 35 knot destroyer. We can try. Don't care about the mall house. Although I don't think we have radio direction finders on. Yeah, we do not. I did not think about that. Off to starboard, and there they are. Have them. Do we bother with torpedoes? I think the answer is yes. Oh, you can tell the rudder technology difference. Oof. Keep the turn going. Oh, we're gonna take that in the side. Nope, we can let it slide. Just in time, we're good. Let's go ahead and detach the Fantastic. So that the others can maintain speed. She will disengage to starboard. Other destroyers will do a direct pursuit. Six-kilometer torpedoes are within range. There they go. Stick with high explosives. Actually, let's have you go ahead and come in behind the mole house. Over on this part of the cloud. No need to worry about small adjustments ruining aim. We don't have a good firing solution at the moment. There we go. Our to starboard. See about traversing the torpedo launchers. 56 knot torpedoes is nothing to sneeze at for a destroyer. All 4 guns are available. There goes our torpedoes. Have we done significant damage to them? Not really. How's the mole house coming along? Getting broadside. That way we can engage with all 6-inch barrels. And she turns away again. Rabe still has her torpedoes. There we go. Lucky hit. Just need a couple more of those. What's her armor looking like? Half an inch. We use AP on the destroyers. Since they're using 4-inch guns. Wait for the next 6-inch barrage. There we go. 5-inch hit on the enemy destroyer. And we'll cut in slightly. Same for the destroyers. She is out of smoke screen. How are your secondaries looking? Yeah, those should all be high explosive. There we go. Good series of hits. Probably slowed down or was in the middle of swapping turn from left to right turn. We got a couple good shells into her, including forward engine room. Traverse the torpedo tubes. Ooh, excellent hit by one of the 4-inch. main belt penetration. No flooding, but definitely got in there. There we go. There's those torpedoes. Go ahead and make our turn. There we go. Torpedo hit. Oh, we're about to friendly torpedo, aren't we? Nope. Fantastic is fine. And at very close range. And the Fantastic sends a 4-inch straight into the engine room. And flooding takes the Lampo. And there we go. Successful. Then we have the Galois, or the Normandy group, attacking the Tancredi class battlecruiser. Have we fought this one before? Not this exact one, but this class. Alright, we are slow, so do we detach? Nope, we do not detach the heavy cruisers, they are just as slow. So they will get in line. Fighting a battle cruiser, so I'm going to keep everyone together. More or less. Let's get the destroyers out in front. There we go. Spotted from long range. What does our environmentals look like? About average. I'm going to go armor piercing on the primaries, high explosive on the secondaries. Same for the cruisers. HE for everyone else. Destroyers will dash ahead. See our Normandy class at work. These ones have a fairly decent deck and belt. They've opted to go to their port, our starboard, so we will engage port side to their starboard side. go for an angle that is ahead, an intercept course. Wow, our aim is actually fairly good. This 12-kilometer range, that's why. %. Yeah, let's get full broadside. I don't think we're gonna have any trouble shooting. Throw our aim for this salvo. The one after that should be good. We can get turned. We overturn? Oh, excellent. Pair of 14-inch shells impacting their aft belt. Yeah, we've got their number. Main deck, main belt penetration. That's good news. We definitely, yeah, we can easily penetrate them. Like, we're in a good position here. We should maintain range 13.5 kilometers. Overpens and a main belt penetration. Citadel's where we want hits, so if we're penetrating the citadel, not over penetrating, we've got the right combo, right range. Oh, the destroyers are starting to land hits. Yep, main belt penetration again. Over penetration on the main belt. We're 8 kilometers with the destroyers. Let's get our smoke screen going. Damage to their engine, slowing. They're also shipping quite a bit of water. Significant damage. This should be over soon. Another main belt penetration. Flash fire. Seems like it was just the single flash fire. It's been contained. Comes the rest of the big guns. Beautiful sight. Destroyer perspective, since they've slowed down so much, we're very easily within range. Got 3 minutes of smoke left. That salvo coming in, we can see strikes all along them. Let's get the torpedoes starting to traverse. We are down to almost 2 kilometers. Alright, we don't want to end up hitting our own ships, so 2 kilometers is as close as they get. torpedo hits. Let's switch to the San Gabriel. Yeah, she's in pretty bad shape. It's a shame, because she looks decent. Dud torpedoes. Here comes the next salvo of heavy rounds. She is more than done for at this point. Vainly trying to turn. Vainly trying to engage with her myriad calibers. More torpedo hits. It's insult to injury at this point, and she sinks due to heavy flood. Quite nearly structural damage. No, looks like she got a hit with her secondaries. Yeah, almost all the damage was the 14-inch guns. 5-inch did plenty. We got 5 torpedo heads. And the 5-inch did more. Just getting up to that range. Not a good day for the Italians. Ooh, long load time this time. Do we have another fight on our hands? We do not. Don't know where the US is, but they're having a bad time of it. I imagine those are Russian mines, making a mess of them. Mexico ordering 3 destroyers. Just provoked the Soviets. We are at 88 with the US. Very close. Finance-wise, we're good. Let's take a look. Valencia, we have the destroyers. La Coruña, we have a bunch of escorts that will start distributing at some point. There we go. 73% is as good as we're going to get. Oh, no. Looks like some of our battleships are outside of range. These ones look to be within range. Ah, they did combine. That's okay. Alright, we know which ones are which. If we take southern Italy, that'll weaken them enough. We're already seeing much improved ability to invade their African holdings. But I am running out of time at this point, so I'm going to call it here. Appreciate you staying to the end. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think, and I will see you all next time. Take care, everyone.